Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, let's get right into it. Today, again, was a sneak quest. I don't know if this has something to do with the new system that it gears towards what you like to do the most, but I've had a sneak quest for the past 5 days, which I love. I love the sneak ability. So let's go open up. I'm in gold 2, not naturally. Gold 3 is my natural area with the collector points I got, but with my rentals, it gets me up to 154, 250, which puts me just over the 150 threshold. I'm hoping by next season to be in gold 2 naturally and then hanging out in gold 1. So let's get this going. Dark energy crystals, potion, and a Pellicor Bandit card, Pellicor Conjurer, more dark crystals. Okay, not good rewards today. Cards are always good, and dark energy is always good, but maybe a little bit more. Potions are always good, so we'll take it. All right, going over here, I wanted to talk about the nodes, what my strategy is on that. I do want to get one, but I can't get one this early because you can't do anything with it till they implement it at the end of the year, and that's if they're on schedule. Okay, and this sounds bad, but I'm hoping it stays at this level because this level's $3,000 of SPS, and I think it jumps up to 5, which pretty much puts me out of the loop. And then from there on out, it's $10,000 a pop. So if this stays as slow as it's moving, it might take, of course, some big company could come in and buy them all up type thing, or some big whale. But if this is around in December or November, and if the price of SPS skyrockets, theoretically, I could use my SPS that I'm saving up right now, because I'm going to get another 65 days or 58 days worth. Maybe. We'll see. Peak monsters. Let me reset it since I looked at it this morning. It might have gone up or down. Well, it's about the same. Here's the numbers. Okay, Splinterlands at 10,000 is not sponsored by Splinterlands. This is something I'm doing on my own. The 30th of May. Here's the rules I go by. Day 147. I put in the $10 today, actually yesterday, for the free SPS. 864 out of pocket. I'm DCAing $10 every other day. Okay. Started recording these videos on the February 7th. Here's my numbers, and I'll go slow. You can pause and look at them if you want to. Being as transparent as I can on this. And here we are. So you can see how it just fluctuates like crazy. But 156 cards, 52.49 in the box. But look at this, guys. This is what you want. Collection power is always going up with this strat. And I'm going to tell you exactly what my strategy is, okay? Because I've changed it a number of times. $98 in free SPS. That's been as high as 110. When I got in, it was a quarter. And then, of course, it plummeted the day after down to 10. And it's been there pretty much ever since. And it has an all-time high of 80 cents. So that's what I'm saying. If this SPS kicks in at any time in the next 7 months, I might have enough, or even if I get half, I can come up maybe with the other half and get a node. And then the only other thing is I got to figure out, they say you have to download this, you got to download something, and then you got to have the right equipment. I've only got a Chromebook that's about 10 years old. Probably one of the first Chromebooks come out. So I don't think that this will handle that. So I'll have to go buy. I got to get a new Chromebook anyway, because in June next month, they stop updating. Google does, which means they stop supporting this model. So I'm going to have to go get, because one of the big things about the Chromebook is the protection, the Google updates, the sandbox, which is tremendous if you're surfing a lot online. It keeps you out of trouble. And anyway, $235 is my my profit if I sold everything today before taxes, and I still got the 2102 in DEC that I didn't count into this. So I'd sell that too. So another couple dollars, maybe $3. So 238. All time high was back here at 450, 510. Okay. And I was buying packs back then, and you could get value out of the packs. But then the price plummeted, and they're coming back. So I'm going to be going back to packs eventually. But right now, I'm just buying directly from the market. So let's go see what I bought yesterday, even though I don't count it till today. Where's my cards? Excuse me. Oh, how I've dread to hate those S cards. Taking away 15%. Let's go look what I rented today. Okay, here's what I rented today. I went cheap on the Summoner. And then this is my tank. And then here's my sneak card, the high level. I own this, but not at 6th level. And then these guys would bring up the rear. He's at the very back. And if you can protect him, he just wails on people until you get, I only had to rent 2nd level. It was I got cheap today. And I only got him at 1st level instead of the usual maxed out. But at the end of the season, the prices are higher. So I'm going to go cheap tomorrow, and you can still win because that's what a lot of other people are doing. And I didn't win as many as I did usually when I max out, but I did all right, and I saved a lot of DEC by doing that. So these will go away about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So if I get up before that, I can battle it out, and I won't have to rent anything else out and accumulate even more DEC, which I've been winning like 15 DEC a battle on some battles, especially if I use my gold cards. So let's go look at what I bought yesterday. Explore. Remember, I put in $10. Market history. And I was going after maxed out commons, and I still am, but I've got doubles of all the ones that are available. So I went after, I bought one General Sloan. I'm going to start building him up. And that way I might not have to rent out eventually a Sumner. But here's who I'm maxing out now is Genie Oceanus. I think I need one more of him. Let me see, yesterday I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go take a look at him. And then I got 1 Disintegrator. I'm building him up. But I got all that with my $10. And I'm maxing out the legendaries before they get too expensive. Let's go look at owned. And let's look at legendary. And here he is. And yeah, I got him at 3rd. So I think I need 3 more. And I'll finish him off. And let's see what he's going for sale. They're starting to go up a little bit. I think it's because the bots have to buy cards now. And actually, he came down. So tomorrow, I'll pick up 3 of them. And then with the leftover, I don't know. But I'm also, let's go back to my cards. Because they're about to retire these guys, these reward cards. So I maxed him out. She was maxed out a long time ago. And I think he's the other legendary. I maxed him out. There's 3. There's 3 legendary reward cards for this time around. And they're about to put out the new ones, which means these are about to get retired, which then the prices will start going up. So I want to max them out before they do that. And, and this one. And I got him maxed out too. So good position. So let's go to the market, and I'll show you what's going on with the maxed out commons. The maxed out commons are great because you can rent them. You can then use them in battles because I'm renting high summoners so that I can bring in an 8th level. And if you already got them maxed out, that means you can use them at any level. Let's go to maxed out level. here we go. So anything under 10 I would pick up, and I got like two and three of all these because I just been buying them up. I've got like three of her, 10, 10, Renee Bonesmith. Yeah, I got all these. And then I've got three of him. He dropped down below 10 before she did. I got three of her. And that's it. Then it jumps up to 20. So I could just put in the $10 and save it. And I might do that to get maxed out, save a couple, 2, 3 DCAs. Because if I did that like 3 times in a row, I could go to $30. And I use all these cards. There you go. I've almost got him maxed out anyway. But anyway, let's go look at my affiliate program. I had one guy who was actually busy, and he battled a little bit more, but he's getting beat up in the bronze. And this is a point I want to bring up is I wish they'd make it so that when you're in bronze, because I know there's a lot of people who drop down into bronze, but the people who are joining you just get your ass kicked. And what we want to do is we want them to get into the game, because there's nothing more demoralizing to a new player than to just constantly lose. So the suggestion I'm going to send over to the office here is that your rating never goes down. So if you battle and you get up to 400, and even though you lose your next 10 battles, you stay at 400. Okay. And that way, at least, because it's especially bad if you battle all day and you end up in the same spot you were 24 hours ago. And then they give up. And I can see why. So now once they get into silver, you can kick the hell out of them. Like, just let the rating come back down. But in bronze, let it stay at your max that you've gained. And therefore, they'll keep battling, trying to get that next victory to get them up into silver 3. Now, maybe they can't do that. Maybe they've already thought of that and they can't do it. And it might not be an original idea at all. But if you want to do the affiliate program, this is how I got into Splinterlands, was because of this. Because I found I typed in, games with affiliate programs, Splinterlands jumped up. So I went and joined it. And then, of course, now I'm hooked. And I love the investment side of it, but I really love the game side of it and the strategy. And it's a well-rounded game, well-rounded platform. And he bought some potions. I don't know why. He must have won some DEC or some credits. And the potions mean, I don't know. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, so you take your URL. It's got your name embedded, and you don't spam it. You can't just send it to people, but you can send it to a friend, family, let them know it's coming, or you can go to like my platform, ProAdvertisersClub, and join for free. You can advertise it on that because everybody on that platform has agreed to receive your emails. That's part of the deal of joining for free, is you're agreeing to receive and look at other people's emails. And then by doing that, you get credits so that you can mail out your own advertisement. It's a trade-off, and it's free advertising. And free advertising is what it is. You're throwing spaghetti against the wall and hoping somebody sticks. Now, if you go to Google Ads, and you pay money, you get people who come to you. In other words, they directly type in Splinterlands. And because Google's on a rotation system, you would eventually pop up. And since they came to you, it's not spam. And then you would get your chance to sign that person up. But it's expensive, and it's an auction system. So, and there's no guarantees. You could spend hundreds of dollars and not get a single sign up. And that's why, if you don't got a big budget or deep pockets, free advertising is the way to go, and why it's so popular. And there's thousands of sites like mine, some better than others, but it's free advertising. You can advertise your YouTube channel. You can advertise if you're a book writer and you wrote a book. If you just want to put a message out, you can do that. Nothing, no porno, nothing illegal, But everything else, if you got other affiliate programs you want to promote, it's ProAdvertisersClub.com, and it's free to join. Okay, that's it for today. The what else? I did want to show one more thing. Oh, the packs. The packs purchases have picked up a little bit. Uh, Probably about 70,000 this week. And at that pace, maybe the end of next month we'll get the drop, and this could speed up. The more valuable the cards come, the more people want to open packs, because at one point I was getting 50 cents asset value out of a pack, paying $4. That destroys my numbers. Okay. And so when that number comes back up and I'm getting at least $3.50, $4, which it's almost there, I'll probably start opening packs here and there. But I'm telling you, what I've proven with my system here, my strategy, that's what I was going to tell you is my strategy. Okay, what I've changed it to doing is it's a more balanced strategy now. Is I stopped buying the packs. I'm DCAing the $10, and I go directly to the market and buy what I want. And that's really, the proof is right about here is when I started doing it, and the numbers have just gone up. Then I started renting also. I never used to rent. I would rent out. But I was horrified at renting because I felt that was money I could buy. I'd rather own the cards. Okay. But trust me, if you do cheap rentals, if you find the cheapest deals you can for the most powerful cards, you can do very well. And I immediately got up into gold, and I was getting the shit kicked out of me in bronze constantly. I could barely get into silver 3, if that. So, so I rent out cheap rentals wherever I can find it. Now, tomorrow, I might hold off on the rewards. Well, it's a double-edged sword because the prices will drop. I don't know. But anyway, after the season tomorrow, the prices will plummet and it will be real cheap to rent. And I also rent each one day because that way I can gear it towards what the quest is. Like if I knew it was always going to be sneak, then I could rent for the entire season and try to get the best deals possible. But they were always changing it, but lately it's been the same thing, which is good. So I'll find out. And then accumulating DEC, because that gives me what? That gives me DEC to rent cards if I need it in a bind, but it also gives me more free SPS because the way they do the DEC or the free SPS is right here. They take your collection power, okay, there it is, but then they add its point for point DEC, which is huge. And then if I did any of this other stuff, like if I bought a pack, you get 300 per pack until you open it. So I always try to buy my packs before the 11 o'clock snapshot. And then some of these things, like if you own totems, which I still don't know what those are, titles. Anyway, so there's the total I'm getting SPS off of. All right. So that's another part of the strategy. And then it's to get into the level naturally. So right now I'm naturally at level gold 3. My rentals get me up into gold 2. And then I'll just do that at each level. I should be in gold 1 at the end of next season. Not naturally though, but unless I buy a pack and pull something really good out. And so that's the way I'm going to work my way up into champion. You got to be patient. It'll take a while. And then I rent out the extras. And so in other words, if I'm stuck in, gold 3 and I got 140, that means I can rent out 40,000, worth of cards, 40,000 collection point powers and still be in gold 3 naturally. So again, another part of the strategy, I do want to have a nice rental store, and the higher up I get, the more I'll rent out. But right now, it's just the numbers prove it. It's just running smoothly. I'm getting benefits on all sides, balance, and I'm rambling, so I'm going to go. Please like and subscribe. Join any of the links below. This is not financial advice. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. But if you got any questions or answers, please, and hold on. Okay. I wanted to do the comment that Eric M made yesterday. The total supply of SPS is currently at roughly 770 million. When they burn the SPS from the node cells, they burn approximately 16 million SPS, barely over 2% of total supply. I don't think it will have much of an effect on the price of SPS. Next biggest thing for SPS is airdrop ending in 2 months. Okay. I had been hoping, a lot of people have, that we're going to get a pump on SPS because of the nodes, but he makes a good point. It's 2% is a lot, but not probably enough to make it pump. It's going to have to come up naturally, which the way it's going, it should. I mean, they got a good system going, but it just takes time. Remember, Bitcoin just 12 years ago was at a few cents. Just took time, right? And SPS is only in its first year and a half, 2 years maybe. So good things are coming. Good things are coming. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Join any of the links below, and have a nice day.